Howdy, and welcome back to the Radical Wasteland podcast. Or welcome back to SciTrek, your sci-fi TV movie channel, and welcome back to the Radical Wasteland podcast. It is an interesting morning around these parts. We're all over the place, if you can't tell, but it's a good morning nonetheless. It is a little bit different around here just for today. It's just going to be Sarah and I. Greg has had a plumbing fiasco at the Hobgoblin Theater down in the old Hollywoods last night. He texted me at 1:30 in the morning and said, we just had to remove the entire toilet from this place. And I was like, oh, it's that big of a thing. So, yeah, no, they had to do a whole plumbing rework. He had to be there all night kind of deal. So, hey, loving and thoughts over to them, too, for having to deal with all that all night. But
sounds like fun.
Instead of just trying to pluribus by ourselves, even though we've already seen it and can talk ad nauseum about it, it's probably more fun to wait for Greg, who has not seen anything, and for us to react alongside his initial reactions and talk about it like that. So, what we're doing today, I've got my calendar here, my coupon calendar that is my handy-dandy SciTrek podcasting calendar. I've got a whiteout. Actually, I don't know where I sit my whiteout. I spoke too soon.
Uh-oh.
It's not in my drawer. I don't know. We can't make any mistakes. Everything we write down is going to be set in stone if that's the case. Because I definitely can't find whiteout in 20 minutes after the stream and start doing it. But, you know, we will just talk about the things going on over the next few months. Sarah, how are you this morning?
A little rushed, but doing okay. My daughter's home today, so I'm working around that, but we're having some lovely snowfall going on. It's like really snowing, accumulating. You got like a couple inches, I think, so far, or almost that.
I would be doing great.
Very like winter wonderland around here right now.
It looked so cool from the video you sent this morning.
Yeah,
it's gonna be 90 degrees here all week. I want to trade. Can we trade? Yeah. It's also 50 degrees in Beaumont, Texas this week, and that's not okay. When it's 90 degrees out here, it's supposed to be cold and comfortable out here. I don't know what's going on. I'm jealous, very jealous.
All kind of weather craziness going on right now.
It's the I almost said the Nina and the Pinta, but it's what is it? The Santa. It's Santa Ana winds, and it's not Santa Maria winds, is it?
Is it El Nino
or
Nino or Nina? But I don't know which one.
Nino. Okay. I was like, I haven't thought about
even either of those. Not a meteorologist.
No, obviously me either. But also Firefly.
Not weather advice.
Yeah, not financial advice, and not meteorology advice either. Excitement or not? Sarah, you wanna start on that one?
Oh, Firefly. Have you never watched it?
I've watched it.
Oh, you did. You're not a huge
twice all the way through.
I get
twice.
Why everybody loves it. I love it too. I'm not like as into it as like Jay is, for instance. But I really enjoyed it, and it's a bummer that we didn't get more of it. So it's exciting. I'm curious to see what they do. It sounds like they were able to get the band back together to do it from what they've posted. I think did I hear something about, is it the 15th or something they're supposed to? Anyway, I think they're supposed to be doing some big, or did they do it already? I don't know. I haven't really.
I'm not sure. Jay did just put a video out like yesterday or the night before, and I still just haven't checked it out yet to update myself on all the info.
I gotta catch up on his videos. So I'm excited. I want to see what they do with it. I enjoy it. So.
I'm generally excited. I don't have the nostalgia. It came out right around when I was born. You know, I was like 3 years old when Firefly came out. There's not much memory of that or 9/11, even though they were specifically big events in these years.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
So that's Sunday.
But I'm excited. I enjoy the show a whole lot. I don't have the nostalgia for what could have been, like a lot of people. I don't remotely consider it the best sci-fi show ever made. It's just objectively not. It's like it's objectively awesome, and subjectively it can be whatever it wants to be for whoever. But it's objectively just not the best sci-fi series. It doesn't even. It utilizes what it has for its one season very well, but it's heralded back and looked back at with some very rosy glasses, and it should be, because it was an awesome cast and crew. Even though I am excited, I really do enjoy it, and I'd love to be a part of it if it ever becomes a thing. I just also am a little remiss not to just think all of these actors are so talented and they're so good, and we are so far removed from Firefly and Serenity that would it not be better served to just make a new project with everybody? If you really want to get the band back together, why not herald in something new and grandiose or cool or something like that?
Maybe they are.
Hopefully, because it just kind of feels like picking up the puzzle pieces from 20 years ago, or 25 years ago by the time this actually happens. If it's 2002, 3, 4, whatever it is. I am very excited for it, but literally as Firefly came on, Farscape SG1 were already on there. We're already on the air and actively, I think Farscape had already kind of actively happened for the most part. There's nothing in.
Yeah, I think Farscape was over, or maybe it was in its last season or something. But
yeah, I just I really like it, but especially watching it years later, I found nothing in it unique. If that makes sense. It is a beautiful amalgamation of tropes, and Joss Whedon put an amazing character list together and a good central storyline to follow.
Yes.
And it's simple. It follows off my keep it simple stupid rules, which I love. That's a fun series to watch.
Yep.
Just I don't have that nostalgia, I guess, tint to it. And
I think it was all about the characters for most people. It's the chemistry they had as a cast. I think it just, had something to it that lightning in a bottle kind of thing,
Yeah. And even though Serenity might be one of my favorite TV movies I've ever seen in a lot of ways. It kills off half the people in it. It doesn't make me want more either. And if that's what they were going to do in season 2, if Serenity was just the abbreviated season 2 anyway, I don't know if I would have really wanted to continue on to season 3 without Wash and is it Booker? What's the priest guy again?
Booker, I think they called him.
Okay, I thought it was Booker. I just couldn't.
It's something that, anyway, but they kind of alluded to he was something, or I think they actually bring it up in the show. He was something else before he was a priest.
Yeah, Booker. Thank you, Tony.
Yeah,
I just want Jane and Jane's hat.
Yeah,
Jane's great. That's one of Stephen Baldwin's. Isn't that Stephen Baldwin or Adam Baldwin? Adam Baldwin. Whatever Baldwin it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I always feel, because I know everybody loves it, and I don't want to yuck on anybody's yum or anything like that. Of course, and it's not one I feel passionate enough to go, It's not. I'm not gonna go.
It's
yell
exciting.
At it.
It'll be definitely a fun nostalgia trip. Now, whether they're just doing that as kind of a fun one-off nostalgia trip, or if I don't know, or maybe this is just a test to see what the interest is. If there's if this becomes a huge thing, then maybe they'll look at doing bringing it back, but maybe with new maybe phasing out old characters, bringing in new characters or something. But
I just don't see.
I mean, it is kind of dystopian if you know the story, but
it is.
But yeah.
And we could kind of wasteland it up a little bit. That might be a fun place to talk about it. Yeah. I just don't know. And if it comes out, if this is a project that ends up happening, we're going to discuss it. Isn't it a bit early to drink moonshine for you? It's never too early to drink moonshine. No, I just drink
24/7, isn't
it? all day, every day. I drink so much moonshine, I'm actually acclimated to it. I'm no longer blind. No, just the aguas, of course. I was just thinking. Oh, that's what it is. I just don't know if it can be truly successful. It will have to try to find a new audience as well as the old, and I don't know if they're remotely interested in finding a new audience. You know, I think they
right. No, I think this is just. I think this is just for the fans, like 100%. But it may bring people back around to watching the original series and the movie. And, you know, like I said, if it sparks enough interest, maybe it'll get some kind of a comeback. It'd be fun.
Hopefully. And even with my trepidation, just from watching it so many years later with you know, retrospective goggles instead of nostalgia ones.
Right.
If they have a great story point and they have a great plot thread to follow, and they do have the character moments, you can get fire from very little. It doesn't take a bunch of gunpowder to make fire, and hey, you shoot it well enough, we'll have a cool series, and that'll be great.
Yeah.
I am intrigued to see where they're going to go with it one way or another, and I will check it out. I don't have that same I guess reverence for Firefly that most people do. It was really fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it watching it for the first time. It didn't move the needle for me, especially after watching Stargate all the way through, and all that was kind of right after. I think I watched Firefly right after SG1, SGA, SGU, like my first big watch. And I was like, can I just go back to SG1 real quick? Like, they do everything they do in this show, but better in SG1 earlier before it did it, and after the fact as well. I love the cast. I love Nathan Fillion, Miranda Baccarin, anything and everything, all three of them, forevermore. I wish I was more familiar with the rest of the cast, but
Christina Hendricks, but she's kind of a secondary character. But
fingers crossed. Big
yeah, that's the thing. There's always a lot of big anticipation about this, and then you get it and it's like, you know, which,
and we're worried about that with Stargate,
but I mean,
too,
I think I can't think of a specific example, but it seems like there have been some where it's been done well, but lots of times it's like
Top Gun Maverick is a good example of that. There's a few of those, and then, you know, you get your Cheers reboot and stuff like that, where it's like, okay, we're just kind of picking up where we left off, and it's not really. It's a show that's fine to do something like that, but also it's not really moving anybody's needle or anything. Matlock, the new Kathy Bates show, I think is still within the old Matlock universe-ish, because she's not in the same family, I don't think. Just shares the name. So stuff like that works. I think my biggest trepidation with the Fireflies reboot, if it comes to fruition, is just I really don't think they're interested in talking to a new audience. They know their audience. And Stargate coming back, we have the same trepidations.
Yeah, we do.
But we know Martin Garrow and company are telling a new story. We know they're going to include some of the old things and correlate stuff to.
It's supposed to be a continuation or whatever, but it's not like we're going to see like the original, all of the. I mean, I think we're going to see the original SG1 cast, but in a different way. I don't, you know, they're going to be like supervisors, or, you know, they're not going to be like. I mean, maybe they will. We don't know, but I mean, I just kind of imagine they've all advanced into higher levels, and not that they never travel through the gate or do anything like that, but they're going to have like a younger generation that's doing more of the action adventure-y kind of stuff, I think.
And they've made it pretty clear that's the case. And I don't think that's the only way to approach something like this, but I think it's the best way to approach something like this, and I don't know if there was enough Firefly plot threads to actually
and there's kind of this thing too of, because it was so short, it kind of got this cult status. You know what I mean? It's like when a rock star dies young and then their music is held up in this high regard, but, you know, maybe, but I don't, you don't necessarily think the music is really that great. It's just because they died young or whatever. It's held in this high regard. And so
John Lennon. What'd you say?
Yeah, yeah. I think there's some of that going on with Firefly.
Yeah,
also.
it's kind of, I guess John Lennon's just the person that comes to mind, because John Lennon could have been. He was an amazing songwriter for everything, but you listen to those last things. He's got Imagine, and he's got a couple other things. I don't know what Yoko Ono did to that guy, but the rest of the music was not great. And I worry that Firefly doesn't necessarily have a whole bunch to say, especially and it's not. I mean, we could go ad nauseum about this at this point, but Miranda Baccarin and Nathan Fillion particularly, and Miranda Baccarin does take on larger projects and really push it herself.
Right. She's currently on a CBS show.
Yeah, and stuff like that is what worries me. The two of them specifically, even though they're like two of my favorite working just people and actors just in this industry.
Right.
Alan Tudyk at least really goes balls for the wall for every different type of project. He's doing crazy DC stuff, crazy Marvel stuff. He's doing stuff with Disney over here. He's doing stuff with Resident Alien over here. He's with Universal and Peacock and Resident Alien. He's over here with all these different companies, vastly different characters. He's really shooting for the walls. Yeah. Miranda Baccarin totally can, and so can Nathan Fillion, and we do see it on occasion. But I also feel like they are far too comfortable within they're not within the shows that they have right now. I guess procedural is a technicality, but it's more of those long serialized. This is more procedural than serialized. There we go. I'm just trying to make sure I'm saying the right thing.
Yeah.
They'll have plenty to say, but I'm going to pose a question that is not going to be a fun question to answer necessarily, but how much have they really had to say since they've left Firefly?
Right.
Like, if we're being realistic, I mean, The Rookie's great, but it's kind of, I mean, it's a procedural show like that. It's rinse, repeat, recycle, rinse, repeat, recycle, rinse, wash, recycle, rinse, wash.
Right,
repeat.
And he's kind of gotten farther away from being a rookie, the rookie idea of what the show is based on. Anyway, it's time to I think that's why he has time to do this, because I think they're moving away from him being the central thing. Yeah. Because he's not really a rookie anymore.
But since Firefly, he's really and I adore Nathan Fillion. If I could work with the guy this evening, I would leave this stream right now and go over there to go work with Nathan Fillion. Sorry, Sarah, but I'd be like, I gotta act. It's time.
No, it's fine. I get it.
But the mindsets going into this, I don't know if they're poised for prestige TV in that sense. They're very much that old procedural, and Firefly is not going to end up being a 18, 20, 22 episode show. It's going to be an 8 to 10 episode show. And I don't know if the mindset.
Right. I mean, have they even said what they're doing? Like, is it just going to be a made for TV, like a mini series, a made for TV movie, a series?
They haven't. I guess I am just assuming and guessing in that way. If it's a movie or a TV movie, that would give me a little bit more poise, because it narrows the thought, and it specifies what this plot will be that we're going to be following. But
I mean, I guess I've just been thinking it's going to be like some kind of made for TV movie, and then they'll see what interest they get. But I guess Disney owns it, so I'm wondering if so I'm assuming it's probably going to be on Disney Plus or Hulu. Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, and they don't do as many TV movies and stuff like that anymore. So that's kind of why my brain naturally just leans towards the series.
Right.
But it could be anything. It really could. Yeah. We don't have to keep talking about Firefly the whole day, but
No, it might be fun if they did like a 6-episode arc, just to see how many views it gets, kind of catch everybody up to what's going on, and then if things go well, do it in a way where it could be a launching point into something more, or it could conclude whatever needs to be concluded. Because I think there were some loose threads. I think everybody wanted Mal and what's her name to get together.
Marina background.
Marina background. Yeah, I think they wanted, so like, did that happen? There's questions they can answer. I think I like the Reavers are a good, I guess, villain, if you want to call them that. But the Reavers, like, just crazy. How the crazy scary. It's very, they do a good job of making them like truly scary things.
Yeah.
So
I hope it's good. I just I'm of two minds there. One, that I'm excited. Hey, we got some cool sci-fi that is bringing back some cool stuff that we all love. My love might not be the same level as a lot of others love.
Right.
That's where
I think like The Expanse is better.
Oh yeah. Oh.
For sure.
That would be an easy debate to win. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's an amazing show, and it really has an amazing cast of characters to have just a good time with and learn to love. It just, it's nowhere near the greatest sci-fi series ever made. And I don't know why it's gotten that title. I really don't. I don't know why people consider it that. That might just be me being way later, but I haven't seen Battlestar Galactica, but I would assume it's better than that. The way people talk about Babylon 5 or Deep Space Nine, I would assume both of those are better. I would assume SG-1 and Farscape both fit the bill from just what I've seen watching both of those. I would say that. SGA and SGU, I might put Firefly above SGU. Just a little bit. But if SGU would have gotten a season 3, I guarantee you that would have been a different answer. It just, Oh, Stargate and Star Trek Expanse is just better. It's
more, I like the realism of it. It feels like what a near future would feel like. You know what I mean? Like the technology seems to be evolved to about the right place, and that we're having to move off of Earth out into space, and that maybe there's a Mars colony that is kind of separating themselves from Earth. It kind of just all seems very real and very like this could be a near future. It's not really that fanciful. I mean, except for whatever the alien stuff going on. I mean, that's the real,
that's a good point.
More, what do you want to call it? The more kind of out there kind of stuff. But I feel like everything else feels very like this could be us, 200 years from now or whatever it is.
I think it perfectly fits that. And just real quick, don't diss my Nibbler right here. Nibbler's here to stay.
Oh, Nibbler.
Nibbler's here to stay, and he's right next to Madame Avasarala back here. You gotta have Avasarala. It's way too, I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to get y'all here. Hold up, we'll see. We'll see how long this wire goes. Is it easier to see?
Oh yeah, I can kind of see what it is. Yep.
There she is. And then come on.
Nibbler, is that his name? Yeah.
Nibbler!
And he craps like black holes or something?
Cool. He's such a sci-fi character though. Nibbler the Devourer. He kind of sets he's the reason Futurama happens in a lot of ways. But no, obviously Futurama is not the best sci-fi series ever, but it's I can make the fun argument any day because it's a great sci-fi series. It's awesome. We wouldn't have had a Rick and Morty. There's the creepy mannequin. This one. Wait, there we go. Rick and Morty. If it weren't for that, or Solar Opposites, or any of these fun animated shows that are kind of happening nowadays. Tony,
Yeah.
Shora Agdashlu cursing is one of the best things ever on TV.
Yeah.
I think it's just one of the best things in the world.
Yeah.
I could hear her talk and just it's intimidating and soothing at the same time.
Yeah.
Her voice.
Yeah.
It's a conundrum.
She does that character very well, of the politician thing,
Yeah, she plays like a mob boss in like Penguin as well, and she always does a lot of those mob bosses or political kind of leaders or political opposition or something like that for somebody.
Yeah,
she's damn good at it. She just commands the room every time she steps in and starts.
Right.
She just has to step in the room to start commanding it, and then she starts talking, and the room shudders into silence and just listens for a minute.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
Yep. She was in The Lake House too.
She's done some,
but that wasn't
not great films as well. But every time she's there, she's great.
Yeah, but no, she's one of those actors that like there's some actors that just everything they're in is bad. There's some actors that everything they're in is brilliant, and there's some actors that just do everything, good and bad stuff that's brilliant and stuff that's like, But hey,
as long as she can be good in each of those
paychecks,
things,
right?
yeah, that means she's working. That's the best thing about that. I'm jealous of that too. Come on, let's get this thing going. All these tax incentives and all these different things are happening now in LA, and it's like, okay, is it too little, too late, or can we get things moving and grooving again? Like, fingers crossed,
Takes time. Is there? Most of the studio stuff wasn't affected by the fire, was it? Except for the people that work there.
Yeah, none of the studios, I believe, actually were affected.
Okay. Just the people that work for them. Probably.
Yeah.
And that's what you're saying. Like there's people that have been there's been kind of an exodus, but hey, if there's jobs, people will come back.
Well, there's been an exodus for
a while, before the fires. I know that. Yeah.
And the fires heightened the exodus a lot too.
Yeah.
And it's been weird because somewhere between Newsom and I almost said Kathy Bates. What the hell's the mayor's name? Karen Bass. That's the one. I was like, I'm stuck on Matlock apparently. Karen Bass and Newsom, they both, I think, local and federal, or not, excuse me, state level rather than federal, have put in a lot of like housing things. So, so many things are being torn down or repurposed into housing units while everybody's leaving, and prices keep kind of going up because of it to a degree.
Right.
And there's been a little bit of an ebb and flow with that. Right now, I think there's a little bit of a flow downwards in price, which is nice. We're working our lease with our landlord in the next month, so bring it down, bring the price down. Mr. Gorbachev, bring the price down. Is that I guess nobody my age understands that damn quote, but I'm glad that we're talking to the group that we can. I literally said that this week. My roommate just looked over at me and said, "Who the hell's Gorbachev's?" And I was like, "What?
Gorbachev?"
I was like, "You don't know, like Reagan wall?" And he said, "What wall?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "I'm gonna have this. I can't have this conversation. I'm gonna have an aneurysm real quick." Like,
yeah, I remember. I remember that Reagan speech.
Yeah, I just I was nowhere near alive at that point, but history is important to know.
Oh, I remember watching the coverage of when the wall came down and everything. It was kind of an awesome thing to watch. Yeah, so it's cool.
Oh, thank you. I know you were talking just about me. Definitely not Sarah. That is constantly like, wait, I thought you were 30 years younger than what you. Constantly throwing.
If only I really was in my head only.
Like, as long as I retain my silly growing throughout the years, I'll be middle of my 20s for the rest of my life.
I think that's about it too. You still just kind of. In some ways, though, I have you want to. in a bad way, you think of you still see myself as like a 14-year-old girl or something. And it's like, no, you're not a 14-year-old girl. You're a grown woman who has 2 grown kids. You've been married forever. It's like, you're not, Anyway, I think everybody has a bit of that.
Yeah. Even late 20s, it's starting. And I guess it started a long time ago. The first time I ever felt old was, I was a little bit bigger, a good chunk bigger. Had a big old bushy beard on me as well, and I was a swim coach and swim team coach, swim instructor, swim yada yada, a lot of swim stuff back in the day. And one of the kids, and kids are kids, but one of the kids thought I was 33, and I was, I think, 21 at the time, or 19, 20, something like that. I was like, nope, this is not good. This is like, I know I can walk into the liquor store and be okay most of the time. I shouldn't have back then, but hey, high school and college, that was when I was like, okay, I probably need to start getting in shape. Oops. Just don't start. Oh yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, no, I'm using our little, our thing that's happening in January to motivate me.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh, y'all chat. Anybody going on the Stargate cruise?
Yeah.
Are y'all going? We're going to be 800 people deep, SciTrek, on this cruise. That would be terrifying.
A SciTrek takeover, it's just all of us.
Everybody's got a SciTrek shirt on.
We will be the number one.
There can only be one. Everybody just has SciTrek shirts on.
Yeah.
Turns out none of them.
That's what you should do. Just bring like a couple boxes and just hand them out to everybody.
That's what I was thinking. It's like none of them actually had any shirts. Just as they get on the ship, just stand behind the crew and just.
Are you sure? Hey,
wear something a little nautical and just like look like you should be a part of something and just pass it all out.
Yeah.
It would not be not fitting. It kind of on a Stargate type of cruise in a way. I'm pretty sure we might get detained by the ship security before we got too far though.
We just get cards and just go around and slip them under everybody's doors now.
Yeah. Say, hey, come find the box in this floor and have a SciTrek. On the way into the theater where everybody meets for all the Stargate stuff, we'll stand out there and hand out the SciTrek shirts. It'll be perfect.
Exactly. Are they doing any kind of like media things, like where you would need, or is it just going to be a fandom kind of thing? I just wonder if they're going to have any.
I don't think.
Right. Or it'll just be like.
Which.
It'll be like David and Darren or something.
Yeah. I guess I haven't seen them do any other announcements for it.
No. David did do a live stream with, I think, a guy from the Vacationer or whatever the company is that's putting it together. Like he did like a live stream with that guy on the day they announced it.
Sweet.
Which I think was just, I'm sure, just giving everybody the details about what's going on. But anyway, we got to save that for next Wednesday.
You got a what for Wednesday?
Talking about the cruise.
Yes.
Yeah.
True. We're dropping it off right now.
Yeah.
Hey Bear, not today. Remember, message me about it. We'll figure out a good time. We're just figuring out exactly what we want to do on the Radical Wasteland podcast here specifically, for the next few months as well. And we might have gotten a little
the calendar
down to this Firefly just for
we were talking about a calendar or something.
Right. Well, on here, I know we're gonna have to switch something around because it turns out I think the 27th is looking like our best time to actually have Jared, the guy that made the Deathclaw suits for season 2 of Fallout, come on board next week, because today was going to be our pluribus last few episodes of the finale discussion. That will be next Friday. If the 27th is going to be Deathclaw guy, Jared. Hopefully, what we're trying to keep open is I forget the other guy's name, but Greg's other friend who built the Whack-A-Commie for season 2 and built a lot of the other kind of background fun mechanical things for Fallout. After that, I would love for us, before it gets to we're kind of just off. Fallout just put us back on the ability to talk about shows, and I guess Pluribus released in the middle of Fallout, which didn't help us at all. And then also Paradise season 2 started releasing right at the end of season 2 of Fallout, and they kind of had a little overlap for a week, I think, there, or it was right after, something like that.
Right.
Paradise, just to stress Greg and Sarah out a little bit more, we're watching more shows. Guys. But Paradise season 1 we'll talk about. And then I'd like to do an interview with one of my buddies that Greg also knows. He is in season 1 of Paradise. Plays somebody that is, I guess, I know I have not gotten to that point in the season myself. I know he plays somebody in either prison or jail, and there's a jailhouse, and he gets beat up real bad, but also fights back. So he's kind of a bully in a prison place for a bit. And I've not made it there yet in the season, so I don't know any of the context around it just yet. I have seen the scene, but we'll have him come in and do an interview, tell us about how the set was, tell us how they managed to make the modern meet dystopian and utopian, but remain dystopian at the same time. And then we'll do Paradise season 2 and have that discussion maybe a week after that, maybe 2 weeks after that. Or I guess we'll watch Paradise season 1, start watching Paradise season 2, do Paradise season 2 2 weeks after Paradise season 1 discussion. Between those 2 weeks is where we'll have Lucas come on and talk for season 1. So that gives us a whole 14 days to watch the 8 episodes of season 2. And at the end of that, one of my friends, and one of my good friends' older sisters, she's my friend as well, Joanna, she is, excuse me, the visual effects editor for, I think, both seasons in their entirety. And I will have to check on her availability as well, but we'll have her come in and I'll try to get her in and say howdy, because that would be awesome. That'd be really fun to talk to all these folks. Within about a month and a half, have 4 different interviews, which would be cool.
When are we going to talk about Paradise again? I'm sorry, I missed the day.
So, if today's the 13th, 20th will be Pluribus, episode 6 through 9, and the finale. The 20th will be Jared, Deathclaw Guy. No, excuse me. 27th is Jared, Deathclaw Guy. 20th is Pluribus. I just read it off I'm having to move things back a week. I needed the whiteout. Can't find the whiteout. Oops. The 3rd will be Paradise season 1 discussion. April 3rd.
Okay.
The 10th will be Paradise interview. The 17th will be Paradise season 2 discussion. And the 24th.
That's my birthday.
Hey! Well, that'll be a really cool interview then. You will be lead interviewer if you were gracing us with your presence for your birthday. Because I can talk to Joanna anytime. I usually do so in a pirate voice over board games. We tend to play Plunder. She introduced us to Plunder, in which you have to talk like a pirate the entire time. It's just a bunch of really bad pirate accents, and it's just a bunch of fun. It's a lot of fun. How young are you becoming, Sarah? Mentally, we're all 14 to 23 is, I think, where we figured out.
Yeah. I'm not going to say.
24th. After that, the next will be, I think it's the 1st of May. I haven't thought out May just yet, because May is going to be
Mhm.
my last month for a month, because I'll be gone all of June. So you might have to soundboard it up for June a bit, just to just make you aware and prepared for that one. Yeah. We'll figure out May when we get a little bit closer. Because Silo is something that I keep getting hollered about to watch, and it is very dystopian.
It's good.
Okay. I like Paradise, but one certain part's painful to watch because it's so obvious. We all know what's going to happen, but in general, I would recommend it. Okay. Well, I've not gotten to the obvious part yet, because everything is just very much... I only watched the first 2 or 3 episodes.
Well, we're just here to check it out and then decide if it's good or not, even if it's bad. Yeah, I'm excited for us getting into BSG, but we got to finish up Farscape first.
We're right there. Those I didn't really love the first 2 episodes of season 4. Conceptually, I liked it a lot. But what? It was just another one of those kind of things. I don't mind them being separated, I guess, the way they are, but it was a little odd. Yeah. Well, how many days of Farscape do we have left? We
watched the first 2, so
11 more.
It'd be nice if we could finish the series kind of before the summer break, so to speak. I don't know if we'll. We have to look at how many episodes, and then there's Peacekeeper Wars, which I don't know how long that is.
Is Peacekeeper Wars chat? Y'all probably know better than we will. Is it 1 or 2 TV movies? Y'all remind us, because I almost want to say it's 2
series, I think,
hour-and-a-half movies, or it's like 1. I can actually just Google it as well.
It says it's a mini series.
So,
anyway, I'm just looking at how many episodes are in season 4.
2 episodes. Season 1, episode 1 of the Peacekeeper Wars is 176 minutes, and episode 2 is 176 minutes. Okay. And yeah, Tony got us. Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, so it'd take us like probably 2 weeks to do just those, and then there's 11. Well, there's 20. Well, there's
22 or
20 more episodes. 20 more episodes to watch.
So 10 more plus 2, 12 more Farscapes in general.
Yeah.
That is, if today's the 13th, we have 16th. Oh, I've already actually written this all out. I could just look down real quick. That might help, Yeah, 16th would be 3 and 4, 23rd, 5, 6, 30th, 7 and 8. April 6th would be 9, 10. I guess I haven't written the numbers down just in case we have to move around or anything. 6th is 9, 10. 13th of April would be 11, 12. 20th of April, 13th and 14th episodes. 27th of April, 15th and 16th episodes. May 4th, 17, 18.
Right.
May 11th, 19, 20. May 18th, the finale of the show. Before
we might have to do like a marathon run of Peacekeeper Wars because that's that last Monday in May, or do it like 2 days in a row or something. We could do maybe 2 days in a row.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Because I think I actually leave town the 26th or 27th. It might be the 28th of May. But I will be in Texas for a day or 2, and I could still watch Peacekeeper. It just depends on how the flights pan out, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
So, depending on how many people watch Farscape, you could always stop it, do Battlestar Galactica, come back to Farscape, where it might be back on Prime for free. Well, it's on YouTube for free for anybody, even if you don't have the ad stuff. So that wouldn't necessarily make sense, because if anything, we probably should have been on YouTube from the get-go to kind of keep it good consensus. But yeah, we're not going to stop Farscape to start Battlestar to jump back to Farscape. We'll finish this that we've been doing for a year and a half now, and then have that succinctly finished and jump into the world of Battlestar, and start with the old and get to the new.
We're gonna go back to the cheesy old '80s version and watch it.
I'm excited. Jay said it was quite awful, and I'm quite excited for that. Honestly, because whatever we end up doing Peacekeeper Wars wise, we could do, even if we have to like double up a little bit, we could do like a Tuesday, Thursday,
right?
If that were available that week for everybody, or whatever ended up happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get to May when we get to May. We've got March and April to plan out and pan out first.
Yep.
Speaking of just things that are going on, later tonight, I've got a busy freaking day. It's that time of year. It's getting into spring, so I'm getting a physical today at 1. So that'll be fun. But then all the people that we're making a show with down at their regular studios, they host big events, and I'm always bad about making my way to those big events. So I'm making my way tonight to one of those big events, but I'm having to sprint back home quickly afterwards because Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 2 is out. And Melvin and I, it's going to be Melvin's podcast, is going to be Creatures and Cryptids. It's going to be Melvin and Schmook's podcast. We're going to have to figure out an exact date or an exact day of the week that we'll do it on. It's almost looking like Saturdays, but not entirely sure that's going to be the case. We will see. But it's going to be called Creatures and Cryptids. We're going to start off at least March and early bits of April watching Monarch Legacy of Monsters in a similar fashion to the way we were watching Fallout Season 2. So you might not have the ghoul huffing some jet, but we'll figure it out. Kurt Russell huffing some dino breath or something. We'll figure it out. You know, I don't know. I couldn't come up with anything off the top of the tongue there. I tried. No, it's going to be on here. Melvin is doing SciTrek with us to a degree as well. Similar to how Sarah does Sci-Fi Sarah and kind of does stuff here as well. Similar to how Greg does theater stuff, stagecrafts, and Theater Unleashed. Oh my God, that was going to drive me crazy. He was like, I know this. Which, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. And also, of course, because we're talking about the man. For Creatures and Cryptids, you also need to watch Grimm, which might also do a comeback.
Yeah, I've heard some rumors of that. I like that show. Well, the earlier seasons of it. The later, it got a little... Anyway, but I like that show. It's a good show.
Definitely going to try to lean into the sci-fi Creatures and Cryptids to begin.
This is more like fairy tale creatures kind of thing. Yeah.
There is, because I know we've vaguely talked about it. Hey, whenever we reach a certain subscriber point in SciTrek, we will try to do a fantasy trek down the line. I think this will be a great podcast to have kind of cross into sci-fi fantasy. And it'll be one of the ones that we try to get bolstered and moving and grooving and kind of just amongst the repertoire of podcasts we have here.
No, I'm excited about doing fantasy stuff.
When fantasy comes out, I'm so excited. I didn't expect it. Just thinking a little bit about Fantasy Trek, talking about it more the last couple of weeks, and with the news of all the Pokemon stuff, I've kind of started jumping into Pokemon. Like, I haven't played any of the games or anything like that, but just like talk about being a child again for half a few seconds there. Like, I'm 14 and my brain still. The second I see a Pokemon, I'm like, give me a DS, give me a Game Boy. I'm ready. But I am excited for that. We've got plans, y'all. Whenever y'all start seeing a slew of videos start popping out, hey, click that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Actually, while I'm joking about saying that, not joking, I am serious. Please help us if that's the case, if y'all are down, because we're just gonna keep bringing cool stuff y'all's way. If so, and that's the plan. I think I lost a bit of love for Grimm.
That is true. Yeah, it is. Yeah, his girlfriend, got kind of annoying there for a while. toward in the later seasons, but I still liked it.
When we get to the fantasy Trek stuff,
yeah.
Well, also we might be able to find ways to talk about stuff like that. That are, if we can find, if we could take a scientific approach to discussing the Chupacabra or Bigfoot or Nessie or anything like that. What the hell not?
Yeah.
It's creatures and cryptids. I mean,
it's exactly
kind of perfect for it, you know?
I mean, there's lots of exciting things coming out for fantasy too. Like, I don't think we've ever even mentioned that Apple picked up the rights for the Cosmere, Brandon Sanderson's, stuff.
Yeah.
So they're going to be doing Mistborn movies and Stormlight Archive series. So I'm excited about that. Yeah.
Is mostly fantasy, but it does have elements of sci-fi, right?
I think it depends on what world, I think. But I mean, it is. I've heard it called sort of that, that Brandon Sanderson stuff is kind of considered a blend of, but he has stuff. It depends on the series. There's some that's a blending. There's some that's very fantasy. There's some that's very science fiction. It's kind of a mix of all those things.
Well, we'll have to do a Mistborn podcast, or even jokingly make just the Brandon Sanderson podcast at a certain point.
Yeah.
And that would be a good bridge the gap for fantasy Trek as well, whenever that does come to fruition.
Yeah.
As excited as I am for fantasy Trek, Cinema Trek may come first. I don't know which one comes first, but we'll get to certain subscriber counts and get things moving and grooving all over the place. Y'all will see some faces that you're not super familiar with just yet, but ones that you'll start seeing a little bit more often this weekend. Which we might be preparing for some fantasy Trek stuff.
Cool.
Obviously, all of us that are already SciTrek and can go over and do things wherever we feel like it, but we will need some more consistent faces there that are succinctly fantasy Trek over SciTrek to a certain degree. So planning that aspect of things ahead of time as well.
Maybe get Stormy to do some stuff if he has time.
I'd love to. I would love to.
He's a big fan.
He'd Lord of the Rings it up all day, every day. And I'm very happy to co-host the Lord of the Rings podcast with Storm. Y'all will have to be... It will be dangerous because it will be 4-hour podcast once a week, every week. If that's the case, if Stormy has 4 hours a week too.
You'd have to. Speaking of that, I saw this awesome. I meant to post it to our messenger group, but somebody did a Lord of the Rings pawn shop. What was it? Pawn Stars, whatever mashup. It's hilarious. If I find it, I'll have to post that. It's great. It's really funny.
How's the old Storm Bear doing, by the way? I haven't seen him around for a while. He is a busy man. But always. The little bits that I get to talk to him here and there, when we're just texting and saying howdy, he seems to be doing really well. The last bit of school for him is, I think, almost there. But there's also a lot of things going on at Virgin Galactic. I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with that as much. Virgin has been seemingly getting some stuff moving and grooving as of late, which they have been kind of criticized for being really slow for a while. But I think they're focused on the reusability, kind of like SpaceX is.
Yeah.
So, hey, good things take time.
He's an actual rocket scientist.
Yeah.
So,
the resident rocket scientist does well.
Yeah.
But I think health-wise, he's doing real well lately and everything like that as well. I know him and his girlfriend go on hikes all the time, and he's been doing a lot of photography still. I don't think he's been uploading a whole bunch to Mojo Zoo.
I think between work and school, he doesn't have time.
So. And that's just a little bit of a time-consuming job. Just a tad. But yeah, no, I think Stormy's doing well. You might see him in a couple days. We'll see.
Oh yes.
All the channels under the umbrella of the SciTrek universe. We're gonna hopefully one day. I don't know. It's not possible, but when people think of Trek, they'll think of us first, before. But
or at least
it'll be because there's so many different Treks. We will win by quantity of treks rather than specific quality of one trek going forward. We are not the stars, but we are sci fantasy cinema horror one day. That's one that I would love to get going, a horror trek, just to talk about like scary things. And
I will not be a part of that.
I will love it. It's so good. I with my busy day, I really want to find time, because it is Friday the 13th, which happy Friday the 13th. 2 months in a row, y'all. It's so cool.
Yep. It's my anniversary today too. So.
Oh, congratulations. That's right. Y'all said it was a whole 2 years. Just that's it. Y'all are so young. And, of course. Where is it? How
27.
That's insane. Trek verse. That's so cool though. Y'all doing anything special for it?
We went to a Kraken game last night. So that's why I'm running a little behind and slow today, because anyway.
Don't y'all have another one tonight?
No, it was the one I was talking. It was last night. No, there's hockey games Saturday night and Sunday night too, but that's not Kraken. That's my junior team that I got season tickets to. But I think I'm only going to go to Saturday's game, and whoever else wants to go to Sunday's again, I need a break. Just doing a lot of running around. Yeah.
Just season tickets for the family, kind of.
Yeah, we just have like 2 season tickets. So usually it's me and my daughter, me and my husband that go. But
that's fine.
Anyway. And then I'm seeing Project Hail Mary on Monday night, so I'm excited about that. It looks really good.
My handy dandy memorization thing right here. My hand. I'm gonna write PJH on my hand and really hope I remember that means Project Hail Mary. PHM. If I can acronym better. Shoot.
Yeah. We're really hitting the dystopian stuff hard today.
Yeah. I think we're pretty good on here for the dystopian stuff. We have the next month and a half planned, which is good. For Sunday though, I think tomorrow I'm posting all of the nominees and the surveys that people can fill out to vote on for our Chevron Awards, to try to kind of help the stream be more structured. We will start out with it'll be a big crowd, but it's going to be fun. We're going to do a speed round of what we all watched this week, like typical. And I will continually remind everybody in between everybody going on and saying what they've watched this week. We will have me come back and say, all right, go vote. And polls will close at 30 minutes into the stream. And then we will have everybody drop out. You'll see myself kind of host the actual functionality of things going on. I need to see if Jay's willing to come back and do the whole I accept this award on behalf of, and see how much I can mess with.
I forgot.
I want to see how much I can mess with him this year. We'll see if I can do some sneaky something.
Yeah.
Because I had too much fun doing that last year.
We should all, we don't have time to probably do it now, but we should have all thought to get like tuxedo t-shirts to wear. Maybe next year.
Amazon Prime it everywhere.
Yeah.
Print it. So essentially, first 30 minutes will be voting and your typical intro discussion. After 30 minutes, we're cutting it off and starting the actual awards. And realistically, the awards should last somewhere between 30, 40 minutes, maybe 45. I don't expect them to be too long. There's 14 categories.
Yeah.
At least 6 of those categories, we're going to have people pre-recorded announcing the nominees because they just can't make it for Sunday. So we're gonna have some pre-recorded videos of folks ready and on hand for that.
And I do not have a hard out at noon on Sunday because I told my husband that, we're doing the awards. It could go long. So I don't have a time limit Sunday.
And just after the awards, that's when, who knows how long we'll end up going. Well, if we hit 2.5 hours, I'm cutting it off. If we hit 2.5 hours, I'm going to say, okay, that was a great stream today, y'all.
Well, I'm willing to kind of help. I mean, I can help try to keep things on track if we get off, I can be like, hey,
especially that we're both operating the soundboard and everything behind the scenes as well. That gives us some leeway, which will be cool. But first 30 minutes, the actual Chevron Awards, and then post-awards discussion after that, where whoever's still able to remain and hang out after the fact, we'll have everybody there. It'll probably be us two. I know Melvin, Jamie will probably be there. It's looking like Aaron chilling in the basement. We'll be there for a bit. We'll see if Justin can stay or Stormy can stay or Matt or any of these other folks that are maybe or maybe not going to be able to stay for certain amounts of time. People can come and go as they have to. There will be a natural ebb and flow, hopefully, to just the conversation and then where things are going. I'm sure we'll have some dubs and snubs, as they say. It'll be fun. So pre-award show, Chevron Award, then after show. Yes, sir.
Yep.
About 30, 45, if I had to guess. So like an hour and a half. Hopefully about 2 hours is
so double that time. No.
Triple it, half it, and then add an hour anyway.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of it. We gotta say, for a streamer, Greg's missing. You've had one hell of an hour of stream about everything except Fallout.
But we were supposed to talk about Pluribus, the end of Pluribus, but we want to wait until I want Greg's take on it. So that'll be
because Greg's still watching it for the first time. Him and Jen. And
I'll have to watch recaps to refresh my memory on the details.
The new Rockstars recap is really good, and the Screen Crush one is really good as well. It's not Ryan Airy, but it's the younger guy that now works for them doing that. But they're both good. I definitely started watching those before the last 2 episodes that we've done for Radical Wasteland, just for the sake of jogging memory. There's only so many shows that you can watch at a time.
And I gotta do prep for Sunday. So
I know we kind of jokingly mentioned it last week, but I am already excited for the 2027 Chevron Awards, because all the movies we're getting this year, in which there are plenty of what looks like legitimately good sci-fi. It's gonna be really fun. I know we don't have a worst of category, but if we did, it would be The Bride already. That's hands down. Hands down. That was the worst movie ever. It was so bad. And I was hoping it was gonna be good. I like all the cast and crew, but oof.
I would say maybe in the future we should think about having a Razzies, but then that means we have to actually watch all that bad stuff. So I don't know if I want to do that.
And the Razzies are fun to talk about, maybe whenever the nominees come out and all that. But I don't necessarily love focusing on, this is the worst thing, let's just berate it for a while. Hey, watch it, learn it, get an opinion about it, say this is why this was not good, or this is what it could have done to be better, and move forward. I think is typically I do enjoy the Razzies, but I understand the disdain for them amongst acting circles and stuff. Most people don't care, but the crowd that I do that for, the hoity-toities, which I get a little artsy-fartsy now and then as well, but the hoity-toity, highbrow art, everything kind of deal. Those folks are not big on Razzies. I do understand the disdain. Yeah. But if you don't know, if you're only as strong as your weakest links, and if you're not aware of the weakest links of every year, how do you know if the quality is going up or down year to year? So they are important. They do hold a specific space and kind of facade within the film industry. But yeah, what else are we feeling, y'all? This is definitely just literally a Wasteland town hall, which is kind of fun. Yeah. I know it's great to have everything super planned out and everything like that. And a good chunk of the day has been about planning things out for the future of this podcast. Yeah.
A little maybe today.
Maybe quarterly, it would be fun to do a little town hall kind of deal. You know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you should think about putting out some surveys about, you know, what people want to see on the channel, what they like, what they don't like.
Yeah.
Do that kind of stuff.
Community page is a good spot for that as well.
Yeah, and we're always open to, you know, you guys can always post stuff to our page about
the SciTrek community page, which is different than like whenever you go to SciTrek on YouTube, there's the post thing. If you go to the community thing there, y'all can always comment and put a thing in there. If you have YouTube channels like Sarah does, whenever you post a video, you can put it right there, and people will see it as well, like they would in just a Discord or a Facebook group, so on and so forth. The People's Choice Chevron Award for Best SciTrek Person in Chat. The stamp. Next year, we might have to add some stuff like that. It might be a little late to
well, once we get some merch rolling, maybe we can do some things where we give away things and, you know, stuff like that.
Melvin has actually helped me figure out how we're going to do so, because I was getting our spread shop set back up, and spread shop does not seem to want to work very well on. I would think it would be fine on like a global scale, but it's a little funky. What's it called? It wasn't Foursquare or Four Wheels or something like that. It was for something that Melvin suggested. It was Fourth Wall. So Fourth Wall seems to be the company that we're going to be using. I liked what I saw from their website, and it seems like it's a very easy global kind of what it does, it finds the quickest print shop nearest you and utilizes them and gives them a percentage of what would be made to make it close to you, so it gets to you closest and fastest possible time. Which that's cool. I like that.
I've heard of Fourth Wall before. Anyway, a hockey related content creator I watch uses them. It seems happy with it. So,
is it Lady Hockey?
No,
not yet.
Nope. All right, I'm gonna have to hang on. I'll be right back. I gotta check something with my daughter.
Aye. I brain farted. What were you just saying, y'all? What were we just saying? I kind of got lost in thought thinking about that for half a second, and how we could do some stuff like that next year. What were we just saying? It completely just went out the other ear, you know? Huh? Yeah, I don't know. Besides that, kind of just playing. What were we just saying right before the Chevron Award stuff? Or were we talking about the Chevron Awards? I completely blanked very quickly. Yeah. Was it for Sunday? Just talking about channels and planning stuff. Okay. There's so much planning to be done. My brain can't keep it just straight right now. I don't know what's happening anymore. Okay, but yeah, we're just trying to get all of our ducks in a row right now and make sure we're prepared for the next couple months leading into summer. I know June's going to be an interesting month. Y'all will see a lot less of my face. Maybe not, because I'm going to try to have a lot of pre-recorded stuff done throughout April and May for y'all in June. And that's going to be fun. I'll be in Africa for the majority of June, so that'll be a little funky. But yeah. I guess June y'all will have. I think the podcast should remain typically fine. Sarah does have the ability to take over and run the whole show. So Wednesdays and Fridays and Sundays ought to be perfectly fine. Whether it be, your Sci-Fi Sundays, your Stargate Outpost, or the SciTrek Maneuver, our new SciTrek podcast with Greg and Sarah as the host. And it'll be fun. Also, just thinking, I guess, Creatures and Cryptids. I don't know entirely. If y'all are familiar right now, if y'all are watching Monarch, Legacy of Monsters Season 2, we do have to catch up and watch the first 2 episodes. So it will be a 3+ hour podcast tonight. It's going to be interesting. So that's going to be a long one, but it's going to be a fun one. We'll do the watch party for all 3 and have a little bit of discussion between episodes and after episodes, of course. David says, would the Quest be free to help out? Yeah, he will be. And Chazz will also be, and I guess Melvin would actually be a great to help out because he does specifically know how to operate a lot of the things behind the scenes as well. I just have to have specific people logged into this account, to make things work in that sense for the long term that month. Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays should be fine with Sarah. Chazz and Melvin would also probably be the Chad obviously already has the ability to do so, and Matt does as well. So between Matt, Chazz, Sarah, and Melvin, we should be fine. And Jay obviously can come in and help at any time too. He might be a little bit more sporadic. June might not be bad though, because I don't know if school's going to be too crazy, if he's going to have too many summer courses or not. But we'll figure that out as we get closer to it. About early May, we'll start telling you what June's really going to look like, because that's when we'll have a more of an idea of what exactly is going to happen. I do have some ideas about different. I have notebooks full of notes. If you can't tell, this thing is pretty thick, full of ideas and things in there. And hey, shout out Melvin. I used the Sci-Fi Quest booklet to do so. But yeah, when I'm gone in June, we will figure out exactly what we want to do. But I was thinking just a fun, easy thing to do would be season and series reviews, especially while I can't actually either talk about it. I'll start watching stuff now, start making the videos, and then we'll have them to release that entire month, which would be great. It might not be Melvin, but I like my Chewbacca one too. You gotta have the Chew. Which I need to find it. I don't know if, let me see if I can find it, because I think I saved it whenever you sent it. But Sarah did send me a photo of her and Chewbacca. I just don't know where it would be in my computer at this point. Y'all know I'm just such a great technological person. Very, very apt, very capable when it comes to anything and everything technology. It's definitely not terrifying at all, and all encompassing and yada yada yada. Where is I have too many damn things open on Messenger. We only have about 75 SciTrek chats as well, which doesn't help anything. There's Chewbacca. Let's see. Let's see if we can get Chewie to work. Where does this go? It just I press download and then it just doesn't show anywhere. I know this is the most exciting part of the entire podcast today, right here, right now. I don't know. Is this it? Nope. I found our logo again, but that's not what I meant to bring up. Whatever. We'll find it one day. And you can always share it, I guess, just on your screen if you have the ability to. But yeah, you and Chewie are cool. You saw my Chewbacca. That definitely got me on that tangent. Is the sound working? Oh, nope. Somewhere in the computer abyss. Yeah, it wasn't letting me rename it or anything like that either. Oh, edit. Will that allow me to rename? Oh no, I don't want to do all that. Where in the world? Yeah, technology and I. We're the best of friends. Or not. Okay, well, at this point, we run the risk of just kind of jumping in circles. We have rabbit holed in every direction possible. Y'all know the next couple months of Radical Wasteland. Y'all know the next couple months of general ideas. Back had a reboot computer. Hey, welcome back. Sarah just had to do the same thing, so no worries, and still having some sound troubles. But we are about an hour and a half into this puppy. We have detailed the next couple months of Radical Wasteland and detailed what the summer is going to look like. Y'all know Creatures and Cryptids comes tonight, and that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a long one. Is it working? Sort of, kind of, maybe? No? No, we can't hear you. Shoot. Well, Creatures and Cryptids tonight. I'm thinking that is going to be about a 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Or excuse me, a 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time start. And we'll it's going to be early for y'all. That's, I think, 6 a.m. for y'all. Melvin has a very early morning, is what we figured out. But yeah, that's gonna be funky for the UK this go round. Kind of like it was for the Fallout watch parties. They will be 8 a.m. typically, but because we got to catch up with those first 2 episodes, it's gonna be early. It's gonna be early. But yeah, just the housekeeping we have for right now is, of course, Sunday, Chevron Awards. First 30 will be our just discussions about what we've seen for the week. So our pre-show Chevron Awards will actually happen for the next 45 minutes after that. And then after that, we will finish up with an after show. And yeah, we will have all of that posted either this evening or first thing tomorrow morning to be able to be voted on. It's probably just gonna be like some Survey Monkey surveys, but we'll put the links in the Discord, and I'll put the Discord link in where it's sent in the community tab. So everything will be central. Community tab, Facebook page, and Discord. It should, all 3 of those places, be very easy to find and hopefully acclimate to, because technology is my best friend, as y'all have already seen in the last few minutes. Yeah. Sunday, Chevron Awards. Monday, we're back with Farscape 3 on, Sarah and I. Episodes 3 and 4 of season 4. And Wednesday, we're back with Stargate Outpost. Friday, we're back with the Radical Wasteland podcast and Creatures and Cryptids next week. So there's plenty to keep your eyes out for, and hope to see you there. Hope to see you there. I got nothing. We're going to start running in circles at this point. We love and appreciate every single one of y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all come hang out with us again Sunday, and you know it's going to be interesting. Hopefully we'll have Jay accepting all of the awards on behalf of whoever it was. And if you have any good ideas of how to mess with Jay, y'all know it's my favorite hobby. So y'all have to let me know what we can do there. I hope everybody has a great rest of their day. Stay cosmic, SciTrekkers. And see ya in the next video. Adios.